I'm not in competition with you, Peter of P-Square, tell brothers Paul amid fallout. Nigerian singer Peter Okoye, one and a half of renowned music duo P-Square, has broken his silence after his twin brother Paul Okoye accused him of being behind his recent arrest by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). The Okoye brothers, who famously split in 2017 due to disputes over the management role of their older brother Jude Okoye, reconciled in November 2021 and performed together at a headline concert in December. However, recent statements from Paul Okoye suggest that P-Square is no longer active, with claims that Peter was behind the arrest by the EFCC. In response, Peter Okoye took to social media on Monday to question his brother's motives and to defend his efforts towards the duo. Peter, who is 42, refuted Paul's accusations, emphasizing that he is not in competition with his brother and expressing frustration over what he perceives as a misleading narrative being presented to fans. Peter also denied Paul's assertion that he was responsible for writing the majority of P-Square's songs and criticized his brother for allegedly diminishing the reputation of their once celebrated music group. He wrote, "My dear brother Paul, just like I have told you several times, I'm not in competition with you or anybody else. However, seeing you grant countless interviews where you constantly discredit my effort in the group that we both created and built together really speaks volumes. In your recent interviews, you claimed that you wrote and sang 99% of all P-Square songs and discredited me by saying that our songs with T.I. Ejeajo, which I wrote, was a failure. You went as far as using the YouTube views to discredit me once again. You never acknowledged the other songs like Get Squared, Busybody, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, Alingo, More Than a Friend, Shekini, Say Your Love, Give Me That, Senorita, Igbedu, and few others. Were these songs also considered failures as well? Every time I have spoken in interviews about P-Square, I have always used we and us because I saw us as a team. But whenever you speak, it's always I and me. Even when I'm standing right beside you, it's as if I never existed. My brother, neither of us is the most talented artist in the world, but you fail to understand that God gave us this talent and even granted us another chance to excel after our last breakup. Instead, you choose to turn the most awarded and decorated music group in Africa into a laughing stock again. One thing you need to understand clearly is that the fans didn't fall in love with P-Square because of who sang or danced the most. What made us special was the magic that comes from our combined efforts. Us too. P-Square was a force, and the fans fell in love with P-Square because of our uniqueness and unity. You both have talent, no doubt. I have often praised you in our interviews for your songwriting and ability. I have also praised anyone who has ever written a song for us or even for me as Mr. P. But instead of showing gratitude for my kind words, you seem to find satisfaction in rubbing it in my face, forgetting that it is by God's grace that we have come this far. Rather than joining forces with me to reclaim our #1 spot in the music industry, you choose to team up with Jude to claim the #1 spot in the P-Square group, always looking for opportunities to marginalize and humiliate me. You are always claiming to be P-Square songwriter, composer, producer, singer, backup vocalist. In fact, you are everything including P-Square's director, band promoter, manager, even the choreographer. You are the author and finisher of P-Square. In fact, I dash you 100% of everything instead of the 99% you claim. I blame myself for not responding to your tweets claims in April 2015 that you wrote and sang all of P Square songs. I didn't respond to these false claims for the sake of peace as advised by families and friends, and now I'm paying dearly for it. So my brother, let me ask you, is P Square or Mr. P bigger, more successful than P Square today? Are we individually selling out arenas and stadiums like P Square used to? Are we topping world music charts with our songs as solo artists? Do we command crowds and entertain massive audience like P Square? I often find myself wondering, what do you truly gain by constantly disrespecting and belittling me all the time? You have disrespected my wife, disrespected my family, disrespected my talents, disrespected my ideas, and even sided with Jude when he was clearly trying to oppress me. Now it feels like you have often taken it even further by trying so hard to turn the fans against me by making them believe I'm jealous of you. You have been doing everything for the fans to hate me, but guess what? They will never hate me. Instead, they will hate us both because we have disappointed and failed them. I hope you are happy now. I genuinely wish you nothing but the best, bro. As for those who believe these lies and false narrative and come to my page to drop negative comments, I understand, because you have been fed the wrong narrative for a long time. Please allow me to focus and do my music in peace. As for the EFCC matter, I will address it before the end of today. Stay tuned. Peace. P Square. Mr. P.